Don't play silly buggers with me, Miss Abraham. I don't have the time for it, and I don't have the inclination. You think I sit here dispensing pills and wisdom to keep my family in new dresses? Well, you're very much mistaken. We're engaged in a struggle here, Miss Madam. A struggle. Yes. And you may think that that is amusing and interesting and boring and sophisticated and all other kinds of nonsense. But that is not the case. I'd have got rid of you and your money long ago if I thought it were the case. You think that I'm amused, listening to your flippant remarks about suicide and how many of my patients may have killed themselves. Another disgusting nonsense. You think because I sit here and listen to it all that I'm some kind of lay priest in a confession box, here for your amusement and for you to unload your misfortunes onto. Well, you're very stupidly and completely wrong. For your cynical information, some of my patients have committed suicide. And I've had to sit here and listen to how the world and society and their families have destroyed them and made them more unhappy than even a doctor can grasp. And because medical science and my abilities are so inadequate, I have heard news of their deaths. By hanging, shooting, jumping off bridges, cutting their wrists in the bath, plunging rusty knives into their bellies. And sometimes their husbands or their wives or their children come to me. And I try to explain, comfort, offer some kind of hope. So you see, this is not my principal area of comedy, which I think you might now begin to understand. Let me give it to you straight, Miss Abraham. You are very close to killing yourself. Very close. You're walking a fine line. And all I see is a slippery path to despair. But you will get off it. Do you understand me? You will get off it, and you will stand by my side and fight. And you will resume the medication that I prescribed for you immediately you leave here. Is that clear? Now come off it, Miss Abraham. Get off your arse, to use your own terminology. Get off your arse and fight. One chandelier?
Yes, that was about the gist of this.
Christ, in my day, we'd have broken 3 chandeliers before we sat down. Oh. And we'd in the dark sometime. Was that it then?
Well, yeah, I suppose so. What?
Well, there was this one time.
Yes?
Bloody funny, actually. We stripped this dining room completely bare. Wallpaper down, floorboards up. Wow. Stripped out all the electrics, skirting boards, dado rails, piled them up in the middle of the floor.
Amazing.
Work of genius. You should have seen the owner's face when he saw it.
Oh, upset was he?
After we gave him a blank check, he thought it was bloody funny, actually. Very decent chap. Gave us all a lift to the station. I don't know how he got there, but the following morning we woke up in Vienna.
Vienna?
Yeah. Passed out, face down in a box of marzipan.